to know who is paying people like Bari Weiss and Dave Smith to tell the world that Charlie Kirk was a moderate Republican. Oh, yeah, no, seriously, listen, we can have differing opinions on Charlie Kirk's opinions. That's fine. But calling him a moderate Republican? That's just a big fat lie. I'm sorry. Come on, Bari, Dave Smith, who's paying you? I want to know. I know there's got to be some big billionaires paying you to say that. Okay, because it's a lie. Moderate Republicans are just slightly right of center. And they're progressive on social issues. Not Charlie. Oh, no. He didn't even support marijuana legalization. Not even medical marijuana legalization. And he was adamantly against the rescheduling of marijuana from a Scheduled 1 substance to a lesser dangerous level drug substance, whatever. Okay, but he was against all that. That is not a moderate Republican. I'm sorry. And he considered all abortion murder. I mean, he even went as far to say that if his 10-year-old daughter was raped and became pregnant, he would force her to have the baby. That's a moderate? Really, Bari? I mean, that's closer to fascism than it is to modern anything. And talk about daddy issues. Oh, could you imagine? I mean, now his daughter has to explain why she's the only girl on spring break in the hot bod contest with a cane and hip dysplasia. Oh, sorry, my dad was a moderate Republican, and you know how they are. You know, they make you have your rapist babies, and my rapist had a bigger head than my dad did, so now I'm disabled. This is ridiculous, okay? I'm sorry, Republicans are supposed to be the party of limited government. Oh yeah, limited government, unless it's telling women what they can and cannot do with their body. I'm sorry, I'm sick of this, okay? Nobody is gonna tell me or my daughter what we can and cannot do with our DNA. And yeah, I know some people can't have kids, but that doesn't mean you get to take mine. I know, and listen, there are plenty of people out there willing to give up their unwanted children for adoption. Just not me. No, I'm not gonna give my DNA to some stranger, okay, with my jawline, my hair, my superior athletic ability. You gotta be out of your mind. You're not getting my DNA to enjoy, okay, because I'm not in a financial position to take care of a child. You get my DNA? I don't think so. You're not gonna be walking around the mall and have strangers come up to you and be like, oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, because she's not yours. She's mine and some guy that I met at Orgy Dome when I was at Burning Man. Yeah, I'm sorry, but making abortion illegal and forcing women to give up their children because they are not in a financial position to care for them is called human trafficking. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. That's exactly what it is. I mean, what's our other option? Be a poor single mom on welfare in America? You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, the Republicans won't even pay for single moms to get the COVID vaccination so they don't have to miss work. But if they get COVID and they miss work, then they take away their health insurance. Okay, this is ridiculous. For a party that does not like having to take care of other people's mistakes, they sure produce a lot of poor single moms. Don't they, Republicans in red states? They produce the most, okay? You know, and look, and the left is just as bad. Oh yeah, you wanna know why Trump won? Because math is racist. That's why he won. Because if Susie has a penis and a vagina, how many penises does Susie have? One. She has one dick. No, wrong answer. You didn't ask Susie's pronouns, and now Susie's offended. And Susie is gonna take a shit on your lawn because Susie identifies as a cat. And Susie's in heat, and she's bleeding all over your lawn because cats with dicks have periods too now. And you know what really pisses me off about the left? They've ruined Halloween. Oh yeah, I mean, the left makes the biggest deal about not telling women what they can and cannot do with their body. And then they turn around every Halloween and tell women what not to do with their bodies. I'm sick of this. I'm sorry. My ancestors did not spend hundreds and thousands of years fighting off cave bears and picking berries, so I would be forced to dress like a box of Quaker Oats. I mean, you can dress like Ruth Bader Ginsburg if you want, but I'm gonna dress like Pocahontas because I'm here for the dick. I'm a slut, okay? And sluts have more fun. Well, we used to have more fun, but not anymore. Not in America. It is a war on slutdom. You can't be a slut anymore. Well, I'm in revolt. Screw that. This Halloween, I'm putting feathers in my hair, and I'm doing an Indian dick dance, like one of those tribal Indian warriors, you know, the ones that like bounce around, like a chicken with their head cut off. Whatever. If that offends you, screw you.